Oh, I'm so city.
You go bow for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I think when I default, I'm down, take me down, oh.
I'm so city.
I no go feed the joy, I no go feed the joys out, oh. I'm a mind that's you be talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. Shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I did Patagot run and kill Soboma. I did try to buy moto, one Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now some more to remain could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani cat. What you? Come on, why don't give any suit? Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani cat, you, what you?
I think I can you, babe. Stop making me this time. No. I'm not gonna tell me what's up, baby. I'm not watching every day. I'm not that I want to make you, baby. I'm like making you, oh, baby. Oh, no. Baby, oh no, you know my boy, no. You my boy, no. You're now listening to an official Oh So City mix. Oh So City, que rico, papi. Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, you know they for me, young girl. Oh, young girl. No, tell me, no. Oh. Baby, gon' give me your lo. You got me like, whoa. Shawty gon' give me your lo. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my divine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally, I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. Who you gonna phone for one? When you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum one. But she dey give me small one. I know, say she's a bit pass it down one. But she feeling insecure, cause her friends go they go my light ring go on. Go they go my light ring go on. small war. As me I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Day one, day two, one of you folk go us. Now so me I go down, so make me link go walk.
Got my hand on your heart now, I can feel it race. If I leave, then you say you can never love again. Wanna give you it all, but can't promise that I'll stay. And that's the risk you take.
You pump the volume. Oh, so City pumps the tunes.
Oh,
So below juice mixed with a little ginger. Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Match on your chin, now girl, don't talk. Got me like a thief in the night, long jaw. But you know, say, all of my niggas, them ball. Nothing you go ever need at all. Match on your chin, now girl, don't know. Taking it a break, I me, I know the rush. Baby, if you want me, catch a rebel, but me say without me. Yeah.
Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. I put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just tryna get laid. Cause I know some kind chicks do it for the right pay. Baby, make I fire you with my machine guns. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make I sample you my brand new song. Baby, love.
Oh girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you, yeah. I got the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you gon' gossip. Man, them so far to find your love.
Can't seem to take my eyes off of you, especially your bite and move. The way you hold that thing, me wanna hold that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong, but since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I do? She said she know me got a woman on me bed. What if I, oh la la, what if I do? Listen to me quick, so me girlfriend says she wants me back home by 2. What will I do? So me tell her say my car broke down at mile 2. Girl, I won't be home so soon. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong, but since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I do? She said she know me got a woman on me bed. What if I do?
Oh, so city.
Low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since 06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, only lonely me lonely. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I dey low-key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly.
everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Good News, Spreading the Good News webinar. How's everybody doing? Hold on, actually, let me look at the chat. I have to find the chat. Where are you guys tuning in from? Is my audio okay? You can hear me? Where are we tuning in from today? Let me know in the chat. Let me see. So I think the chat's a little delayed on the YouTube, so. UK, London, ATL, Manchester, Birmingham. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the floodgates are open. I saw Croatia, California, Syria, Netherlands, Atlanta, Germany, Liverpool, Texas, Watford, Florida, like me, Lebanon, from Gaza, Devon, UK, New York City, Dubai, Dallas. Woo! We worldwide, baby. Michigan, Glasgow, Manchester. I love it. Singapore. Look at this. Nigeria, Barcelona, Belgium, Sweden. I love how the UBC community is so worldwide. Like, we have people all over the world tuning into our webinar today, just like we do inside of our community. We have such a vast, huge community from everywhere in the world, and it's such a blessing because we get to learn from each other, we get to grow together. And in today's webinar, we're going to share with you guys a little bit about what the UBC hype is all about, because I'm sure y'all see us, okay, on the interwebs. I'm sure you guys see us on the threads, on the Instagram, and you know, the community is always raving about what UBC has to offer because it has changed so many lives. And in this call, we're going to share with you guys how that happened and why branding is something that you cannot ignore in 2025. So I'm gonna bring it to my girl, my business partner, the girl that I started UBC with a year and a half, what is it, 2 years ago? Okay, and she's gonna break it down for y'all. Please welcome to the stage, drop some ones in the chat. Welcome to the stage all the way in Dubai, okay? We got the one and only Jasmine Elizabeth. Take over, girl.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God. We're doing something totally different today. Today we're streaming on YouTube because we knew that we were going to max out the Zoom. So we're like, okay, let's get everyone on YouTube. So I am currently watching you guys comment on the YouTube chat. And I love the engagement, the energy. I mean, this is normal inside of our UBC little ecosystem, not even little. We have like over 53,000 members inside of our community. And whoever is new on this call, and you guys kind of have been watching on the sidelines, you're going to get all your questions answered on today's call, okay? And if you guys don't know who I am one of the UBC creators. Me and Dre started this back in September 2023 with literally just an idea. We seen a missing piece inside of the online space, and we realized a lot of people were missing one thing. It's almost like they knew they had to do it, but we really had to paint the picture on giving them a perspective on what the #1 income skill will be in 2025, and that is branding, especially if you no longer want to chase money, right? You probably see it all over social media on like people just attracting money, making money while they sleep, making money while they're doing the things that they love to do, like spending time with their children, going on vacation, doing the things that they actually love. They have the time freedom, and while they're using their time how they want to, they're making money as well. And that it ultimately comes down to building a personal infectious brand. And we love saying infectious because why we say infectious is like it's contagious. When you see a personal brand online and you love someone and you love what they stand for, it's almost like it's hard to unsee their personal brand. Like you want to just keep going back for more because that personal brand is you're so connected to it. And that's exactly what we teach inside of UBC. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up the PowerPoint slide here. 1 second. We got a lot to share, you guys, okay? Especially, we said we're going to have a special offer. I don't know if you guys were around last weekend when we did our very first sale ever. We literally broke the internet. Everyone was talking about UBC because in the whole year and a half that we created a UBC, we never had a sale. We stood on it's $500 and it's $500, okay? With the amount of information and strategies, working strategies that are inside of UBC, we're like, no sales, we're going to be blinded and we're not going to have a sale. We're always going to have it at 500, okay? And then last weekend, we had our very first sale ever, and everyone went crazy. A lot of people made their first sales with UBC. But okay, let me open this up. Oh, wait, I need to connect. I'm so non-techie. 1 second. Share. Okay. If you guys right over here, it's a little delayed. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. The special guest, can you just go like this if you see it? Do you see my screen? Do you guys see my screen? Yeah, okay. Okay, perfect. All right. It said paused. Hold on. Okay, I know how to do this.
Click the present when you share the Canva. If not, I can share it for you.
That's right here. That's what I did the last time. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. So, spreading the good news webinar. Okay, so a little behind this title. I was like, something called me to say spreading the good news, okay? Because I feel like this is such good information for beginners who want change in their life, okay? And I believe that this call will impact so many people who are in a very low place in their life and they're just feeling lost. They're feeling like they're out of alignment with their character. Maybe they're going against their values, right? And they're doing things, maybe you're stagnant in your life with your business or with your job or with like anything, right? And you're just feeling like you need change in your life. This call is literally going to bring so much clarity, reassurance that there is more out there. It's just people don't have the knowledge and the blueprint to get to more, to get to a better life. And so this call is literally going to fill in that gap. After you get off this call, you will no longer feel lost anymore, okay? And I promise you that, because 5-6 years ago when I was feeling lost, I needed to get on a call like this, give me knowledge to expand my mindset, to go over past my limiting beliefs, right? And for me to actually believe like, wow, there's something out there that I can do to completely change the reality that I have today. So this is why we called it spreading the good news, because that's literally what it is. It's going to be good news in your life. After you get off this call, you're going to come back and just think about what you heard today on this call. So Ultimate Branding Course is what UBC stands for. This is our lovely little logo right here. And why branding, right? We talk about branding all the time. I'm sure you've seen it online, like, oh, build a personal brand, build a personal brand. But today, what I'm really good at is painting a picture, painting the vision for you guys to understand why I have the life that I have, why so many people have the life that they have inside of UBC because of how UBC has changed their life. And it comes down to one simple thing, and it's branding, right? So a lot of people are, they say, well, is it making more money online? Is that the dream? I say no, it's attracting more money online. That's the goal, right? Because you can make more money online, but you're literally selling your soul, literally burning out for that money, chasing that money. And it's a never ending game. It's a never ending chase. And it's so exhausting. And I've been there before, been burnt out, worked overtime hours, just because I was chasing money. Okay. So the goal here for me, for you guys to come out of this call, is for you guys to understand that what we do inside of UBC is you will learn how to attract your money into your life. You don't got to go chasing for it. Money's going to fall into your lap. Okay. Not by doing nothing, but by learning how to brand. Branding is what's going to get you to attract more money into your life. That is the goal. Okay. So why are so many people succeeding online or inside of UBC, right? Specifically, why is there so many success stories inside of UBC, which I will show you all the success stories, updated success stories inside of the school platform. You'll see everyone who just had their first sales, multiple sales, but why is that, right? So there's one environment that is addicted to growth and goals. And that one environment is called the UBC community. If you are inside the UBC community today, type a 1 in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Okay? There is one environment that is so addicted to growth and goals. And that's what you need to be around. Maybe you are around people who have limited mindsets. Maybe you have someone, maybe it could be a parent, someone so close to you, projecting their limiting beliefs on you. And that's okay. Do not take it personal, because it's your vision, not their vision. And sometimes you have to believe in majority of the times, you got to believe in your own vision first before anyone believes in your vision. And I'm talking from experience, because I was that girl who had a very crazy reality. I was Delulu girl, #1 Delulu girl in my family, okay? And I was always thinking so big, always thinking like unrealistic, just so unrealistic, so out of touch with my reality back in the day. And I had the closest people telling me like, no, that's not a good idea, Jazz. Like, you need to go to school. You need to graduate. You need to get a job, like a government job that's going to secure the benefits, secure your future, right? You need to secure your income. You got to secure that income, right? So and that is contagious. That mindset is so contagious, because people, it's almost like you have this little inkling of like, I can do more. And then somebody just comes and slaps you in the face with their realistic reality. And then you go back to numbness, because it's like, damn, like I know I can do more. So guess what? The reason why UBC is succeeding so much is because you are going to be put in an environment that think like you, that are addicted to growth and goals and changing their life and getting their dream life. And guess what? There's people in there that already have their dream life because of UBC, right? So you're going to see beginners who just joined with you. You're going to see people who made millions, right? With UBC, with digital products, with the online space, right? And then the second thing that creates so many UBC success stories is an up-to-date blueprint to get you from the place you're trying to run away from to your dream life. So we have an up-to-date, when I mean up-to-date blueprints, we're literally, things change, online strategies change all the time. They change, like 5 years ago, what I was doing 5 years ago is no longer working right now, okay? So we're always updating UBC with new things that are working today, which means you have leaders inside of UBC who are actively searching for the trends or searching for what's working right now, what's moving people, what's moving the world, right? What's catching people's attention? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is, learning how to catch people's attention, learning how to get people to listen to you, right? So it's an up-to-date blueprint to get you from the place you are trying to run away from, which is maybe it's your current reality right now. And it's going to get you to that dream life, okay? So how does it work? In a very simple step-by-step way. Number one, I think is the most important one, which people override. Like they literally, it's so underrated for people to change their mindset, their current mindset that they have. But number one, you need to reprogram your entire mindset. This is so important, you guys. Maybe you guys started businesses before, they didn't work out. You quit, you tried other things. Maybe this is like your 5th side hustle business venture that you've looked at and you keep quitting and you're just not understanding why you keep quitting. It's because of your mindset. You need to understand that what got you up to this point is if you are in rock bottom and you are trying to run away from the reality that you have, or it's like you feel lost, the mindset that you have has led you to that point. So now we know this, and now we want more. We want the freedom. We want to align ourselves with our values and our principles. We want to no longer feel lost. We want to have fulfillment in our lives. So guess what? We need to reprogram our entire mindset, because what got us to where we are today with this reality you're trying to run away from is that mindset. So we got to reprogram it and learn how to have a winner's mindset, okay? An entrepreneurial mindset. That's the number one thing. And you will be taught this. The first thing when you open up this program is how to reprogram your mindset. And I am one of the girls who who will help you reprogram your mindset. I have a module in there and you will have breakthroughs. I promise you, you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe it, right? I can't believe I was thinking like this the entire time. And now you're going to reprogram that mindset. And then number 2, you're going to study and learn the strategies. Okay, you're going to study and learn the strategies inside of UBC. Once you study and learn, you don't have to finish the entire program to start implementing. While you're learning, you're implementing right away, okay, as you are learning. This is where a lot of people go wrong. They're like, okay, I'm going to study everything and then I'm going to take action. No, the momentum is going to go away. You need to implement now that you have this excitement, this urgency, the belief, right? I'm feeding you guys right now the belief that you can do more, that you can get out of your situation and get the dream life that you've dreamed of. I'm feeding you that belief. So now that you have that energy, you want to go in there, you want to learn, and you want to implement right away. Why? Because confidence is built from action, not your mind, not being in your mind, not studying, not learning, from taking action, knowing that you can do this. You are one step closer to your dream life, okay? Number 4 is connect with UBC members for accountability. This is my favorite part. You want to connect with other members. You want to meet new members that have the same mindset as you. The reason why I'm where I'm at today is because the people around me, they hold me accountable. We do things together. We mastermind together. I'm in Dubai. I'm at one of my best friend's houses, and us together is such a powerhouse. So that's going to be UBC for you guys, a powerhouse where you guys mastermind and you guys feed off of each other's ideas. This is what you need to succeed. One of the ways to succeed. And the last thing is stay close to the fire. Okay, stay close to the community. Stay close to the people that are thinking more and they're addicted to growth just like you are. Okay. So now we're gonna get into testimonials. But if you guys are I can't even see the chat right now. I'm literally. How are we doing? Let me see the. Dre, are you? How's the chat in there? On the YouTube chat? How are we doing? Can you guys even see me? Or are you guys even seeing are you guys just seeing the slideshow?
They can see both. They can see both. The chat they're messaging right now. It's a little delayed, so we get to see it a couple minutes after.
But can they see my face? Because I can
Yes.
only see the slideshow. Okay, so I'm like going off and I'm like, I can't, it's different because usually we have everyone on Zoom and I can feed off the energy from the chat on Zoom, but I can't see nothing. So I'm literally just talking away. Okay, perfect. So the next thing, before we get into the details of the program, I want to show you guys real life testimonials. Okay, and we're actually going to get 2 special guest speakers on here who are also UBC testimonials, and it's going to be good. So we're going to go with the first testimonial. Let me know if you guys can see this. Dre, can you see this?
The one that's on the screen is Aisha.
Yes. Okay. So this woman was 7 days ago, first 6-figure entrepreneur girl in my family. I love this so much. So I'm going to read this very quickly. The day I thought would never come is finally here. The course that completely changed my life is going on sale tomorrow. It honestly feels surreal to say this, but people now have the chance to change their lives for just $349. When I first invested in UBC, I had no idea if I'd ever make a single penny from this business. But then on the 9th day after buying UBC, I made my first sale with just 55 followers. So the reason why I love this testimonial is because I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, do I have to have a lot of followers? And that's the biggest misconception on social media. And that's why a lot of people don't get started. So she started with 55 followers only. And from that moment, it's never, so I'm going to continue what they said. And from that moment, it's never stopped selling. And Jazz and Dre have been my biggest supporters. You won't find creators like them anywhere else. I promise you that. Today, I'm holding a $100,000 plaque from Stan Store. And guess what? 98% of my income came from UBC. Everything I have today, it all started there. Who would have thought? A girl who had just 50 pounds, like I'm assuming, in her bank account a year ago, bought UBC on a credit card and now became a first six-figure entrepreneur girl in her whole family just because of UBC. Thank you, UBC. Thank you, Jazz and Dre. Love you both. God truly works in mysterious ways. And now it's their turn to make dreams come true. Who is joining during the sale tomorrow, which that was the weekend that passed? Sending lots of luck and love for tomorrow. We're gonna smash it again. So that was before the sale happened. And this is Aisha. This is her showing her plaque. So Stan Store is a big link in bio company, and they literally only give these to people who actually have earned. So this is real, guys. Okay, she has the plaque and everything right here with her name on it. It's a little slow.
I shared it, so they saw the picture.
Perfect. Perfect. So that's one of our testimonials. Let's go back to the webinar. And then another one, a lot of people think that this is, well, for me, my audience, they think it's like only for girls because I do talk to a lot of women, but men are also having massive success with us. And I'm sharing Victor Lima 7 days ago. He made $6,588 in the last 30 days. And guess what, you guys? He did it as he's a faceless marketer. So his entire account is faceless. He doesn't show his face. So if you're someone who's shy and doesn't want to show their face just yet, and you want to try out faceless, you can definitely do that. There is success there. And I'm actually the special guest, one of the special guest speakers. She had a lot of success in the faceless marketing industry. But I'm going to read this. Victor Lima, male. Okay. So there's men who succeed with us as well. He says, "Hey mates, I'm Victor. I was a broke bartender living paycheck to paycheck, searching for a way out. I joined UBC in February 2024, so over a year ago, learned how to build a strong brand, grew an Instagram account to over 100K, 106K followers, and made multiple 5 figures online, all 100% faceless. Grateful for the opportunity and everything I've learned inside of UBC. Not sharing this to brag, just to say, if you're starting out, don't give up. It takes work, but it's 100% worth it." Okay, so this is one, and then I'm just going to go quickly in the testimonials tab right here. Okay, and these are all the testimonials right here. Okay, my first win. So we have Aisha at the top. So 5.1K in 17 days, and as an immigrant, and two days ago, guys, these are really recent. So just to point things out, like we started a year and a half ago, but we don't have testimonials from a year and a half ago. We keep producing success stories on a daily, which means the strategies are up to date. So this is just proof that the program, everything is up to date. It's a working strategy, and we're getting success stories till this day. From a year and a half ago, we are still getting success stories. right? Over 4,000 earned thanks to UBC strategies, 34 orders, 20K in just 5 months. So when you join, you can see all of these testimonials right here. Okay. So let's go back. Now I'm gonna bring up, let me just go here, disconnect. Oh, how do I stop? Are you sharing the screen, Dre, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. So I'll be back. Okay, but Dre's gonna come on and share the new nitty gritty things of UBC and the updates. And I'm coming back with AI talk. I know a lot of you guys were excited for that. And then also I'm gonna be interviewing the special guest speakers, okay, and asking them a few questions. All right, take it away, Dre.
Hello. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm pinned. I think I'm not. I think you're pinned.
Here, go ahead. Let me see, spotlight for everyone.
Here. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, awesome. So what is new inside of UBC? So Jazz just showed you guys a little bit of the community that we have. And we have a lot of new things that are coming inside of UBC that we're going to share with you guys on this call right now. As you guys know, we are always updating. We're always adding new things. And the first thing, actually, Jazz, come back on, because you were going to talk about the first thing that we got going on over here. But the first thing that we're going to be adding into UBC with this 2.0 launch is actually monthly mindset calls. Come on, tell them.
All right. So if you guys got a little spark from my energy from the beginning of this call, a lot of people love them. So I used to do at the beginning when we first launched UBC, I used to do weekly mindset calls, and then I went to monthly mindset calls, and then we took off the mindset calls because there was a lot going on. We were growing, and like we really had to outsource a lot of the things for us to come back and be able to do these, for me to be able to do these monthly mindset calls. So they are back. So you will be getting monthly mindset calls. It's so important for new beginners because a lot of new beginners don't really know how to control their emotions, and they don't understand their emotions. And my job, because that's how I learned, I was never taught how to use my emotions as a power tool to be successful online. And there is a way for all your emotions. If you're sad, angry, stressed out, anxious, like there is a way to literally, it's just a perspective shift. And that's what I do on these mindset calls to give you guys more clarity, reassurance that you guys are on a good path for a better future. So yeah. Oh, you're on mute.
All right, and another call that we're going to be adding in that it is so highly requested. So I already know you guys are going to love this one. We did it once and never did it again because it was so insane. Everybody was on, everybody wanted it. And what it was is now we're adding a monthly audit call. Okay, so what happened on this call is we got on a live call with the UBC community and they were dropping their Instagram, TikTok links, and we would literally share the screen and look over their profiles and give them live feedback specifically about their social media, like how to improve their content, what to change, whether it's the bio or the hooks or the way that they're putting the content together live on the call. And it was such a great learning experience as people were obsessed, but it was a lot of energy. So we are bringing it back now with the 2.0 affiliate launch, and we're super excited for it because I know you guys are going to love this because sometimes you listen to everything, you watch the modules, you learn the strategy, but you still need somebody to nudge you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if you need a nudge, drop them one in the chat if you're going to be on the monthly audit calls, okay? Awesome. And we got the moment y'all been waiting for, 5 brand new modules, okay? We are always, in a year and a half, we've been updating, I think every 3-4 months, we've been dropping new modules at no extra cost, okay? So we have 5 new modules to announce, and I'm super excited to announce these for you guys because we have partnered up with 4 people that you guys are just gonna love inside of these modules. So the first one, I'm gonna let Jazz explain the first one, okay?
I'm here.
The first module is
Basis marketing update, you guys. You guys requested this. We got Nancy here, okay? She is a powerhouse in the faceless industry. Guys, she made over $1 million online doing faceless marketing, which means she did not show her face at all. Nobody seen how she looked like. She just be doing her thing faceless, okay? So she came back with updated strategies, okay, for UBC because she's just so amazing and she just knows what is working right now with the faceless faceless industry. We're up to date now with the UBC faceless marketing module. We're actually going to have her as a special guest speaker in a bit. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be asking her some juicy, spicy questions because $1 million in I think she did that in 12, 16 weeks. Was it 12 weeks? Was it 12 weeks? 16 weeks? 16 weeks. There. $1 million in 16 weeks doing faces, insane. That's insane, you guys. I cannot believe it. Anyways, we're going to have her on here soon so I can ask all the good questions. So yeah.
All right, on for the next module. The next module we have, so that's the first one. Guys are gonna hear from Nancy in just a minute. And for our second new module that we have, we also have this person as a guest speaker. So I'm really excited. This is one that you guys also asked for when we asked you guys what you wanted to see in the course, and you wanted to see this lady right here. And this is the one and only Nilly. And she is going to be creating a module on content that converts, okay? We're going to have Nilly speak in a little bit, but let me tell you a little bit about her so you know who you're learning from in this module. I love Nilly because this girl started as a complete beginner, okay? A lot of people, when they start, they have a little bit of experience. Nilly started as a complete beginner. She literally had only ever worked as a server before doing digital marketing. So she was a server and she started digital marketing. She launched brand new social media accounts, completely new from scratch, and grew to over 350,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram. And as a result, she's made over $300,000 with her content. She has really great content, guys. Like her videos are really good, especially her speaking videos. And so she broke down exactly what she does to convert people. And Nilly's a consistent girl, okay? The admins will tell you, yeah, Nilly gets sales almost every day, literally almost every day. You're learning from somebody who gets UBC sales, $500 sales almost every single day, okay? Now, so you're going to hear a little bit from her, but she has made a whole module for you guys, and I'm really excited for you guys to experience it, okay? So, are you excited about that? Drop some, see, we got people in the chat saying, I love Nilly. I love Nilly. Awesome. Okay, on to the next one. The next girl you guys already know. Okay, you guys already know. I'm going to bring her back. I'm going to bring her back for module number 3, which is how to stay
how to stay relevant online. Sorry, go ahead.
How to stay relevant online. No, I was going to let you take it away. I was going to take it away and explain this one.
Okay, so this how to stay relevant online module is specifically for those ones who have you found a strategy that worked a year or 2 years ago and it's not really working anymore. So I pretty much teach you how to stay relevant online, what to do to come back into the game, because that's all it is. Really, when people have consistent sales every year, right? Even if it's 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, I see people consistently making money online. It's because they know this one thing. They know how to stay relevant online. So I teach you guys everything in here on how to stay on top of the game, on top of the online industry, what's working, what's not working anymore. And yeah, I literally took my follower count from 75,000 followers. I was stuck there for over a year. And then I decided, let's get back into the game and just figure out how to stay relevant, what's working, what's not working. And I grew from 75K to 270K in 30 days. I remember I gained 10,000 followers off of one reel and stuff like that. But that's not the strategy. I'm coming out with another module that's going to talk about that, but this strategy is specifically on how to, what type of energy you need to show up with to stay relevant in the online space. Okay, so you'll see everything broken down. That will be live after the webinar call, so stay tuned.
Guys, if there's someone to learn about how to stay relevant, I will say it is Jazz, because she's always reinventing herself. That's something that I've known this girl for very long, for a lot of phases in her life. And one thing that's consistent is she is always reinventing herself. And that's exactly how you stay relevant. And she breaks it down in this module. So it's going to be a good one. Okay. On to the next one. Another one that I'm really excited about. This is another new collaborator that we've never collaborated before, but next one. Okay, are you guys ready? This is going to be both for the faceless and the face forward over here. And something that's been highly requested, module number 4, is selling on stories. Does anybody recognize whose logo this is? Anybody recognize who this is? Who this is in the video? In the picture? It's not actually a photo of her because she is faceless, but that is the one and only Shy Girl Money. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about Shy Girl Money. If for those of you that don't know her, she is one of the most successful faceless creators, along with Nancy. We pretty much got 2 of the most successful faceless creators right now that are relevant right now inside of the course, guys. Okay. And for Shy Girl Money, she actually was one of my personal customers. So I always get so giddy when I see her results and see how she's killing it, because she actually bought UBC directly from me. And prior to doing that, she was stuck for 5 months, like actually trying to do face forward content. So she was trying to show her face and it wasn't vibing. It wasn't working. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to just give this faceless thing a try, you know? And since then, she actually never revealed her face. So to this day, y'all don't know I know what she looked like, but y'all don't know what she looked like. And this is her signature little logo over here. But the one thing that I always said that she mastered, like she went from being like a beginner and not having a lot of results, being stuck for 5 months with like almost no sales, to literally mastering stories. Like her stories are so good, and 90% of her sales come from her stories. And when I say 90%, this girl has made $800,000 in 16 months. Okay. So, and 90% of that, do the math, is from her stories, right? So, and I always tell her, I'm like, girl, your stories are so good. Every time I look at her stories, I'm like, I want to buy UBC again. And I freaking created UBC. So I'm so excited. She's breaking down the sauce on how to actually sell on your stories. And you can apply this without using your face and with using your face as well. She's amazing. So this is going to be a really, really good one. Again, we only bring on people that know what they're doing, as you've seen with Nilly, with Nancy, obviously Jazz, and with Shy Girl Money over here as well. So for the next one, we got one more for you guys. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Drop some ones. I'm looking over here because the computer's over here. But now for the 5th module, Jazz, you going to introduce the 5th module?
Yes, I am.
And the 5th module is?
The 5th module is one of our dearest friends, Celine, who is super successful on Etsy. Okay, she has like a whole bunch of Etsy shops. I actually met her online and she lives in Miami. And she messaged, like we just were connecting, right? So, and then she's like, I'm like, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I have Etsy shops online and I've made over multiple 6 figures online doing Etsy. So I'm like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like, let's meet up. I would love to know more, because also like Etsy is another stream of income that you can make online, but in a different way, without doing like digital products or affiliate marketing. This is another form of making money online. So I wanted to know more of like how this is like literally the first time I ever seen someone that had a lot of success on Etsy. So, and she lived in Miami. And so we met up, we got along so well. And now we like hang out all the time in Miami. And I just asked her, I'm like, babe, like, would you mind sharing your secrets, your strategies inside of UBC? And she's like, yeah, 100, like she was so down. She loved the idea. And so now she did not leave anything out, you guys. Like she was very detailed in her strategies. That there's things that like I thought I knew how to kind of have an idea of selling on Etsy, but there is more things inside that you would never guess on how to succeed online. And she tells you everything, breaking down everything, certain things on like how to not get shut down with Etsy shops. And there's like certain things that you should do, you shouldn't do, and how to stay compliant with Etsy so you can have long-lasting income on Etsy. So anyway, so she literally broke everything down. We're gonna go live with the Etsy module right after this call. And she's had so much success on with just this, and she didn't even have to show it. So this is another form of faceless online income. So I don't know if you want to add on to that, Dre.
Yeah, I will add before I make them live, because everyone's like, when are they live? When are they live? I'm gonna make them live in a minute. But I will add that in her first 7 months, she made, I think, like $6,000 with Etsy. So she was like, by the way, she was self-taught completely. Like she literally just tested things, studied. Like she's kind of like when she wants to learn something, she just like does not stop and keeps learning about it. But then after, she ended up doing over $250,000 in 3 months, guys.
Crazy.
Over $250,000 in 3 months. And again, starting with zero help. She literally just tested strategies. And this module is very advanced. It's not just like, oh, here's how you upload on Etsy. No, it's literally like in depth of how she gets her store to the front page, how she gets, because Etsy's a different ball game, right? And she doesn't post on Instagram. She doesn't really, like, she has a social media, but she's not really, she's more behind the scenes. So this is great for the, again, people who want to be more behind the scenes, but still make money. And she actually has a physical product. She has necklaces. I don't know if you guys saw, I was going to wear them, but I forgot to put them on. The little UBC necklace I have. That's from her store. And then she has other stuff as well. She sells digital products on there as well. So a phenomenal person to learn from. So drop some ones in the chat if y'all want me to make this live. Okay. If y'all are ready for me to make this live over here, and I can make it live right now. We got content that converts. Hope you guys are obsessed with our new module covers. Content that converts by Nilly is officially live. How to Stay Relevant by Jazz is officially live. Drop some ones in the chat, because those of you that are in UBC, you can go ahead and watch these right after this. Selling on Stories by Shy Girl Money is officially live. And then we got, where's the rest? Look, we got so many modules. We didn't even break down what we already have. We have a lot. We have so much. Hold on. Selling on Etsy, officially live. And actually, Cassie, can you do the faceless ones? Because the faceless ones are updates. So they're already live, but they have to be undrafted. So I'll get Cassie to do that, but I'm going to bring it back over here because there's something else outside of this that Jazz is going to introduce to you guys. Okay. Something
wait. Hold on. Let me bring on the girls, the special guest speakers.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Okay.
Okay, so the first girl we're going to bring on is Nilly. Okay, so she's the one that created content that converts. And I'm excited. How old are you? You're like, hold on. You're like young. I know you're young. Yeah, I can hear you.
I am 22 years old. Just
22.
was last month. Yeah.
22. What was I doing at 22? I was definitely still broke. That's so I am so excited to interview Nilly, and I have some questions here. Some questions I'm going to pull up. So Nilly, we have 3 questions. So what was your biggest fear before joining UBC, and did it come true?
Honestly, for me, I had already purchased another program. So my biggest fear was that UBC was going to be the same thing. So I thought, I'm just going to pay for another course. It's going to be the same old thing that I just learned from the other program to set up my funnel and just go with the flow. But literally, UBC taught me the exact same strategy that successful creators were using to make money, because that's the point. It's not just about posting on social media or running after a sale. It's becoming the person that people want to come to buy. So that was like the mind-blowing experience that I got from UBC. It changed my whole perspective from just creating content to becoming the person that people literally want to go to your page to learn from you, to buy your products, and to pretty much just vibe with you. Yeah. That's what I love about my community. People just vibe with me.
And you can say, do you chase or do you attract sales?
I just attract. I let it flow.
So on the daily, I see Nilly all the time. She's making daily sales, UBC sales online, and it's because of her branding. It's they're very engaged with her branding, and the second question I actually want to talk about is what happened the moment you started treating your brand like a business instead of a side hustle? Because I feel like when it started becoming a business is when you started to attract those sales.
No, absolutely. Personally, I started as a side hustle because I was working long hours and long shifts as a server. So I didn't really have enough time to put into my business. But the moment that I made that first sale, it was when everything changed for me. I was like, no, if I can make one sale, I can make $10,000, $100,000. So I shift my mindset from let me take this as a joke to taking it serious and going with it for like a business. So the mindset shift that I did is if someone else is doing it, I can do it too. So that was pretty much it. Yeah.
And that is an abundant way of thinking, because a lot of some people, they think in lack mindset and they can be like, well, they play the comparison game. And it's almost like you have to train. Again, that's why I talk about reprogramming your mindset and having mindset shifts in order for you to stay in the game. And that's exactly what Nilly did to keep continuing to post and even on the hard days, right? So the last question I'm going to ask is, what's something people assume about making money online that you completely disagree with now?
Personally, I think that people think that making money online is only for influencers or only for people that have thousands of followers on social media, which is not true. We have proven testimonials inside of the community from people making money with 200, 300 followers, which in the past, for me, that was insane because I thought you can only make money either with brand deals or with getting paid for your views. But digital products have shifted the reality for most people in the community to make money even without a big audience. So that's pretty much essentially like the big mindset shift that I got from joining the UBC community and understanding that no, success in the online space is not just for big creators.
Love that, because it's so true. That Aisha started with 55 followers and got a sale from only having 55 followers. So I love those answers. Thank you so much, Nilly, for showing up. She's the one that's going to be teaching you guys on how to convert your content into cash, into money. And I can't wait. She's 22 years old, guys. So she definitely is you guys want to learn from someone. She's 22. Like 22 is insane for you to have such a wise mindset and how you shifted your mindset so quickly at such a young age. So thank you so much, Nilly. We're gonna bring up the second speaker. But let me get hold on for a second. Let me get my notes here. 1 second. Okay. So Nancy, who is our boss digital wealth girl, who is the faceless marketing queen. I love you, first of all, Nancy. Thank you so much for coming on this call. I have so much love for her, and it's no wonder she's winning so much because she has such good energy, especially when she did it faceless. Like for me, I feel like it's definitely a skill, but it's so doable if you have the right strategy, and Nancy has the right strategy and she keeps mastering it over and over again. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions. Do we have her on Spotlight? Do you know?
Yes, we do. Yep.
Okay. So, and then do we have her on unmuted? Okay, perfect. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to go big and bold. Okay. And I'm actually going to ask Nilly the question because I forgot to ask her this, but I'm going to ask Nancy, how much did you actually make after? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Before asking this question. So when Nancy joined UBC, she was already a millionaire. Okay. So she had already made over $1 million before joining UBC. And I love this testimonial because even her as a millionaire, she is still seeking knowledge. And I want you guys to see that, because sometimes we get too ahead of ourselves and when we make a lot of money and we think we're on top of the world and we're like, yeah, But no, you have to keep investing in your knowledge and seeking new information because again, you have to stay relevant in the online space, right? So she, after making over $1 million in the online space, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna hone in on my branding skills and I'm gonna purchase UBC. And then even after purchasing UBC, she had so much success. So we're gonna talk about that, okay? So Nancy, how much did you actually make after joining UBC?
So hi everyone. I'll go ahead and share how much I've made reselling first. And then I'll kind of go into like throughout the interview, I kind of go into like how much I've made since. But reselling UBC, I made $210,000 just reselling UBC. And then of course, with the education, I took my income way further. And we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Love it. And what was the aha moment inside of UBC that made it all click for you?
So for me, my aha moment was realizing that the reason I had experienced so much success already was because I was unknowingly building a brand. Okay, so UBC took that to an entirely different level. So it gave me strategy to actually own my brand and not just create content. And what stood out to me about UBC was that it aligned perfectly with what I wanted to offer to my audience. It was the structure to what they needed to learn how to build a brand with intention. And UBC has those tools to help others do the same. I saw firsthand how foundational branding was to my growth, and I wanted to equip others with that same clarity and confidence.
Oh, I love that. Wow, such a good answer. And okay, so second question or third question, what's one thing people still get wrong about making money online that UBC completely flipped for you?
So I would say thinking it's all about going viral, okay, or having a huge following, okay? So you can post content every day, but it's not only about posting content, and UBC completely flipped that for me because you can have all the reach in the world, but if your brand doesn't clearly speak to your audience, you won't convert. And it taught me that branding is about showing up unapologetically as the person you want to attract. So UBC helped me step into that version of myself with clarity and confidence, and that shift changed everything for me.
Yeah, and you can see it if you guys follow Nancy, like you know her values, you know what she stands for. Like I know it. Like one of them being like her relationship with God, one of them being a mother, right? A business owner, like an entrepreneur, right? It's very clear what she stands on, and that's how you build an infectious brand. Why? And that's how you attract people, because you are displaying those values, and then you're going to attract people who love or who act on those values or who want to align in those values, right? So love that answer. And then the fourth question is, what would you say to the people watching this who are scared to invest or think they've tried everything?
I would say you haven't tried UBC. That's what I would say. UBC, literally, I just launched my own course. And if it wasn't for these girls right here, like not only were they literally there to help me shoot my content from my launch, but UBC helped me get very clear on my strategy for launching. And I learned that I had to make noise. I learned that I needed to bring attention to my brand. I needed to build curiosity. I had to build influence more than I already had. And that's everything that you're going to learn right inside of UBC in the How to Launch module. Because of that, because I had that confidence, because I had the strategies and I had these girls right by my side, I, by the grace of God, had a $333,000 launch. And that clarity came from how to launch, right? That module made all the difference in my launch. And that's available to anyone who has UBC.
I love it. And honestly, like I could have, like when you launched and I seen in like 48 hours that happened, I was like I knew my How to Launch module worked, but I didn't know, like, you know, when it works for you, but then like you test it out on other people and then they make more money than you're like, because I made $38,000 in 40 or 30 to 30,000 in 48 hours with that launch strategy. And then Nancy did that and she made over 300K. I'm like, okay, so this launch strategy works and it's inside of UBC for you guys to take for you guys to learn from. I know another girl, when I was talking about it last week on last week's training, they said that they made over 10K with that launch strategy. So definitely the strategies inside, they work. You just got to take action on it. And Nancy is a perfect example of that. And I'm so
I will add, somebody in the chat said, Courtney Carter said, I created a $600,000 business from what I learned inside of UBC. So there's
Wow.
more people than one, but I'm so glad you guys mentioned, because I was going to say, you can see Nancy's glow up in her branding when you look at her product that she made, because it's
Yes.
branded. If anybody knows it, it's branded so well. Like it sticks out. It has its own brand. It has its own identity. So it really just like shows. So I'm glad you mentioned it, because I was like, if she don't mention it, I'm about to say it.
Yeah, it stands out. It's something that you haven't seen in the online space, and that is her operating in her true authentic self. And that's all we teach inside of UBC. So thank you so much, Nancy and Nilly. You're gonna be seeing them inside those new modules, and we're gonna go on to the next update. So let's bring up the slideshow. Can you do that, Dre? Because I was struggling before. I'm not
Yes,
technical
shoot.
at all.
I'm going to share.
Different types of buttons, and I thought I had it. I didn't have it.
All right. Well, the next section is your section, girl. So let them know it's something that Jasmine's been working on that you guys have been excited about. And Jasmine's been working on it, and people have been asking about it in the chat. And it is that we're on top of the 5 modules. We're also launching UBC bots. Okay. You see a little UBC, little robot. So Jazz, go ahead and explain it to them.
Okay, guys, you guys asked, and it is here, UBC bot. Okay, the reason why I put this in here, a lot of people have been doing their own bots. So we're like, okay, let's give them what they want. Okay, so UBC bot, what it's meant for is literally going to cut your time in half, is going to speed up the process. And I put a little warning up here because you will become addicted to using this bot for your business. Okay, every year that AI advances, it gets easier and easier to change your entire life financially. I said this 5 years ago. I'm like a broken record. I always say it's the easiest time to make money online, but it's like every year something else. It's like almost too easy at this point, right? If you don't use AI or ChatGPT for your business, you are missing out. So guess what? We're putting it in front of your face for your businesses. UBC bot will be available. I have trained this bot specifically for beginners in the online space. Okay, let's go to the next. So you can ask it anything pretty much. You can ask it for content ideas to post, ask it for email templates, and it's not generic. It's literally catered to UBC, and if you're building your own digital product. Okay, so you can ask it for email templates, you can ask it to help you overcome business obstacles, you can ask it to give you rebuttals for objections that people have. You can ask it to generate a lead magnet, ideas, follow-up sequences, content planning calendars, and so much more. So go next. So do you need scripts for your leads when you get leads? Yeah. So all you got to do is enter these prompts, or any prompts, but these are examples of what you can enter, and it'll literally give you a whole mapped out script on for your leads. Okay. So 3 examples. Give me a follow-up email after someone downloads my freebie. So we can actually test this out right now. I'm going to connect mine. So Dre, I'll just share my screen.
I don't think your screen was sharing before, but try. If not, you can send me a link. Oh, it is. Okay, good.
Okay, so here it is. Okay, so it's cute, it's nice, it's demure, and it's pretty much the UBC bot is your business partner and mindset coach. You can call it your therapist because that's what it's going to do for you, okay? It will save you time with proven strategies and lifting you up on the hard days. Okay, I said this is meant for beginners. So it's going to be there for you as a mindset coach, and it's going to be there for you as a business partner, and it will curate specific scripts for you. It'll come up with content ideas for you. So right here, you can literally just click it, give me content ideas to promote UBC today, okay? And it'll literally come out with all of this. So you don't even need to use 100% of your brain anymore, okay? That's why I said, warning, you're going to get addicted to this bot because you don't, like, you know, when you're stuck there and you're kind of like, what do I post today? I don't even know what to do. All you got to do is come on this content bot, the UBC bot. We're not just going to call it some content bot. You can just come here to the UBC bot and you can say, what's a good question to hook my audience? You can hit that, help me script a reel about my digital product. So if you're someone who has their own digital product or you're in affiliate marketing and you're not selling UBC, you can also ask it questions to help you create your digital product or come up with content strategies for affiliate marketing. Okay, so, and then another thing that you can do, actually, I'll just go back to, I don't know, let me see if one second. I think it's Safari. Can you see this slideshow, Dre or Nilly?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now or no?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So now I know a lot of us as an entrepreneur, we get into our feelings. Okay. So if you're feeling down and you feel like giving up, like I said, it's your mindset coach / therapist. You can literally go in there and say, I feel like giving up today. Okay. UBC bot, I need you today. I need you to give me some reassurance, get me back into the game. Okay. And you know what it's going to do? This is what it's going to do. I feel like giving up today, or anything. If you feel stressed or anxious, like what is going on with my emotions today? Why am I like this? It literally will talk to you and give you the best advice. I trained it. So it's like my mindset as like it's Jazz's mindset bot. Okay. Hey, thank you for being real with me. First, let's just pause here. Okay. Feeling like giving up doesn't mean you're failing. It means you care. It means you're in it. Okay. And yeah, this shit can feel heavy. So, oh my God. Okay. It's swearing now. Okay. Dre, did you get in here and add your swearing words in here?
I did not. You're going to have to reprogram her to not.
Why is UBC bot saying this word? I do not say this word. But anyways, that's hilarious because Dre is the one that used this.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. Because I will ruin it.
Okay, I'm going to take that out, but that's hilarious. Like UBC bot is feeling audacious today. Okay, but let's zoom out for a sec. You didn't start this to quit when it got hard. You started this because you saw something bigger for yourself. More freedom, more income, more impact, okay? Is it burnout? Okay, so in that vision, it's still valid, even on the days when your energy isn't. So let's break it down. Is it burnout? It'll tell you what to do. If you feel like you're burnt out, if you feel self-doubt, like it'll tell you what to do. Okay. Is it comparison? I have added my mindset in here, like what I feel like when I have self-doubt. What do I do? When I feel like burnt out, what do I do? Is it comparison? And what I've compared myself to things and other people, what do I do? Right? Mute them, unfollow them. Literally, this is my mindset. Like when I would compare myself and I wasn't in the right mindset, it's nothing personal to those people. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay. So, and it helps me. I need to get my mindset right. If it's not motivating me, I will mute anybody that's not making me feel good because I need to work on my mindset first. Right. So, all of this is what helped me get to a better mindset. Okay. So this is going to help you guys so much with your mindset. let's get back to the.
A few people are asking if they have to pay for it. Tell them.
No, you do not have to pay. Well, if you're if you're not a UBC customer, yes, you have to pay for the program. But if you're already inside of UBC, no, this is for you guys. I know. Okay, so the reason why I was iffy about this because it's not me in here, and like I feel like, but then I started learning more. It's like I literally can personalize this, and sometimes you guys ask me so many, well, people in general ask me a lot of questions on Instagram, and I wish I could help every single one with like what's going on with their business or what's going on with their mindset. And I'm like, you know what, UBC bot, if I just put like literally what my thoughts are onto this bot, it'll get back to them faster. And I think that's, for me, it's like better that they get a part of me in this way than like me not even seeing the post. Sometimes right now I'm going viral, so I don't see the post at all, right? So I feel like this is a lot more effective for you guys to get the information that you guys need in order for you guys to keep staying in the game. Like the UBC bot is meant for you guys to stay on track in entrepreneurship, because it is a roller coaster ride. It's not easy. And for those that are new here, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you guys, it is not easy. The reason why is because we are reprogramming that mindset and learning something new. So what happens when we learn something new? Our nervous system right away, our brain, our logic tells us this is not a good idea because it's uncertain, because it's something new. And that's normal. So anyways, I'm going into a mindset training like I always do this. Anyways, UBC bot is going to help you guys shortcut the process, and it's going to help you guys have so much success. Again, it's the easiest time to make so much money because AI is a big deal, and it's going to help you guys. Again, don't have to use 100% of your brain for content creation. If you have an idea, put it inside the UBC bot, and it will help you create a whole game plan on what to post, how to grow your online business. All right, so okay, and last thing that I do want to show you guys with the UBC bot, and then we're gonna bring on Dre back on here. If you're new, this will also help you with like how to promote UBC. So if you want to ask it questions like, what are the modules inside of UBC? If you want like fast answers and you want to promote like what's inside of the modules without you looking for it everywhere, you can literally just ask UBC bot, and it will structure. No,
I think it has to be a separate chat.
we have to do a brand new one. Sorry, I went on the wrong one. So every time you are going off like to a new prompt, I guess, a new question, you have to restart it again. Look, I got Nancy's bot here too. Okay, so what are the modules inside of UBC? What are, okay, maybe I didn't program that.
I think you just renamed them maybe, so.
Yeah, okay, so I think I meant to put that in there, but I didn't go in there. I didn't save it, I didn't update it, but we're still working on it. But anyways, that is the new feature inside of the UBC community, the program. The UBC bot is going to be super effective and efficient for you guys to get your answers as soon as possible. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to get a hold of this. I am consistently updating everything in there. There's so much information that I want to put in there to help you guys. Any frequently asked questions, anything that I see that's
I was gonna say, we're gonna work with the admins for any common questions that they get, that you see all the time. We're gonna work with the admins to add those inside of the bot so that you guys can get your answers in quickly. So that will be good as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And then Dre, we'll take it back to Dre, and then we'll finish it off in a couple of minutes. But go ahead, Dre.
Stay tuned because we got something special, but I think it'll be like super quick now that we did the bot. So You can ask it a bunch of questions. Just some quick stats about UBC, guys, because I didn't go into like everything that we have, and we don't really have time for all of that. But there is a lot inside of UBC, okay? We have over 500 video lessons, over 40 hours of training content. So I didn't show you guys that. I think it's in this. Yeah, I didn't show you guys that, but we have so many modules in here that I didn't get to go over. I went over all the new stuff, but we have a lot of stuff inside of UBC. Like I said, we have over 500 video lessons, over 40 hours of training content, 53,000 students, okay? 53,000. Like, you know what that tells me? Like, it works. People like it, because it would have never grown to 53,000 if it didn't change people's lives, if people didn't like get a complete shift when getting access to UBC. So we have 53,000 students inside of the course. We have 39 modules as of today, and actually technically more than that, because some of them we condensed together. But as of today, we got 39 modules inside of the course. And 5 different languages, okay? We got English, Spanish, German, French, and Portuguese. And we have 12 different ways to profit. So if you're watching this and you're like, this sounds good, but I don't really want to sell UBC, or this sounds good, but like I want to make money a different way without showing my face, we teach you 12 different ways that you can like profit from what you're learning inside of UBC. It's probably even more than 12, because once you know how to brand, you could do anything, baby, okay? I think that's once you learn that essential skill, you can apply it to any business. You can apply it to anything that you do. But here's some of the 12 ways that you can profit inside of UBC with the things that we teach you inside of the course directly. And of course, once you take that, you can go even further with it. So 12 different ways to profit, 400 video lessons, all of that for $499, okay? 499 US dollars. Guys, 50,000 people paid $499 for access to UBC. You're getting so much. It's like, this is an insane deal for $499. But Jazz, what do you think? Like, do you think we should just keep it $499 for them? Or like, you think that we should like, what do you think? Because I know they came on the webinar, they showed up, you know, like, should we keep it at $499 for them?
I love generosity, so I think they do deserve some
You think?
money.
You think that
Maybe.
maybe we should have like a webinar only coupon, or no, just leave it at $499? What do you think?
The webinar coupon, because they took an hour and a half out of their time, out of their precious time. I value people's time, okay, to be on this call. So I feel like this is a
Let me
good
know in
idea.
the chat. You guys think just leave it $499, or should we do a little coupon? What do you think? Someone said it's worth 5K. That's definitely right, honey. That's definitely right. Let me know.
Say it again. Say it
Drop a
again.
coupon in the chat if y'all want a coupon. I don't know. I'm like, it's worth the it's worth way more than the $499. But I'm like, maybe we should do a little webinar coupon that's only available for 24 hours. Yeah, okay. I see y'all want it. Cassie saying, yeah, give it to them. Okay. So we're gonna be nice, even though we had a sale this week already, but it's launch week. Okay. So for
And
launch
this
week,
is going, just so everyone knows, we won't be having a sale for a bit. Okay. I know
for a
we had
long time.
a sale last weekend, and this weekend we're getting a little too excited with the discount off, but this won't happen again, because I really think that UBC is worth more than $500. So
100%.
yeah.
It's worth 10x that. But for you coming up on this webinar, for you staying tuned for an hour and a half, we will be giving you a coupon for 24 hours only, okay? So it's almost 2 p.m. It's going to 2 p.m. EST. It's going to go till tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST, okay? 24 hours only, okay? So, and I'm not going to be talking about this on socials. So this is for the webinar people only. So 24 hours only. When you're checking out, it's only going to work on the $499, not the 3-month payment plans, okay? So you will only have it on the full pay because it is discounted, but you will get a coupon. The coupon is webinar 100. So when you're checking out, you got to use this coupon. But make sure you grab the sign-up link from the person who got you on this call. So if you got invited to this call, whoever you registered with, whatever their name is, okay, go back to them And they probably already sent you an email because we about automation over here, baby. Okay. You probably already got an email. Check your email for the sign up link from the person you registered with. And in that sign up link, there's going to be a section to put a coupon. You're going to want to put webinar 100. Okay. This is the coupon code, webinar, all caps 100. Okay. Now go back to your emails because it's only going to be 24 hours. Okay. And it's very important that you go to the person who sent you the registration link, the person that you registered with. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys a little coupon. I hope you guys are happy for it. $100 off. I think that's a lot. I was telling Jazz we should only do 50, but she's like, you know what? Let's be generous. Let's be generous. So that's pretty much it for the webinar. Are we taking any questions or no? We're going to end it off there. I think it was pretty thorough.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much. But guys, stay tuned. So much is coming for UBC. We're only going to get bigger and better and more success stories. My goal is to have over 200K members inside of UBC by the end of this year. Okay. And so many more success stories from beginners. So stay tuned. Today won't be the last time you'll see us because we're definitely going to be breaking the internet many, many more times. And I hope that this call, again, brought you clarity, reassurance, and some excitement for life, because that is what life is all about, is really getting your life, having fulfillment in your life and doing things that really align with your heart, your soul, and being around people who bring that side out of you as well. So I hope to see you guys inside of the program with our amazing, engaged community, and I'll see you guys on the next call. And hopefully you guys take advantage of this, because I mean it. We're not having another $100 off for a long time. So get in it. It's only for 24 hours. All right. And again, go back to the person that got you on this call, submit your coupon link in their sign up link, and I'll see you guys inside. And we have our next upcoming training call with UBC on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 8 p.m. All right.
Yes, and we have the mindset call coming up this month and the audit call. I see some people asking about the payment plan. The 3-month payment plan does not come with the coupon, unfortunately, but the full pay does. Reach out to your person. They might have a payment plan option that's separate if you're in the same country. But yeah, make sure that you just go back to the person who got you on this call. Check that email. You should already have the sign up link. If you don't, message them. They will send you the link, and we'll see you guys inside. You have 24 hours. So it ends on Sunday at 2 p.m., which is tomorrow. And for those of you that are celebrating Easter, happy Easter, little Easter coupon discount. Thank you so much to Nancy and Nilly and Shy Girl and Celine for the modules. And we'll see you guys on the inside. Love you guys.